Hi guys, welcome back to Technique Tuesday. So I wanted to talk a little bit today about my technique for different accents. So I'm still working on a lot of my accents. I like my Southern accent. It is very good for somebody that's kind of down home Southern. Some people can't even understand what I'm saying half the time, but I love it because it's something that I feel like I've worked on almost my entire life. And I say that because I was actually using people in my life as my examples for my accents. So I'm really good at hearing people say stuff and then being able to mimic them. So I'm a wonderful mimicker, and that's something I use to my advantage. I'm sure there's other people out there that are great. I'm sure I'm great at it because I'm the youngest sibling out of 4, and I am wonderful at mimicking all of my brothers. So I think it's something that it's just become natural to me, and so that's what I use my mimicking of other people. So my Southern one is my grandmother. My British one is actually a roommate that I had who was British, and he was amazing. He's a lovely guy, but it was so interesting how there was so many things that I thought I was saying correctly, and he would just say them in conversation, and I'm like, oh, I'm not actually saying it the way a British person would say it. And so I started mimicking him as well. And I just use that. So that's my biggest thing, is being able to hear it and then mimic it. It's how I've done most of my accents. If I need a new accent, what I do is I Google someone talking in a Scottish accent, someone talking in a Bostonian accent, all of these different things. And it's seemed to work so far for me, and it's great because after mimicking them for 5, 10, 15 minutes just every day, if I know I need to do a Bostonian accent for class next week, that's what I'll do. Or for an audition, I will mimic them every day for 15, 20 minutes, and by the time that a week's gone by, I've got a couple hours under my belt where I can just instantly bring that back up. But you do need to keep up the practice. I do notice if I had the Boston accent down a couple years ago, so good, and I kind of gave up practicing on it, and I needed it for this class this week, and it really, I needed to go back to it, and it was a struggle. So you got to keep up that practice. I swear, 15 minutes a day, you will never understand how quickly those add up and how good you can actually get at some things just by mimicking and practicing yourself. And another good little tip on that one is sometimes I'll practice mimicking it, but use the record on my phone. And that really, really helps. So hope you guys love this Technique Tuesday and have a wonderful rest of your week.